So sorry, today I'm late. I'm one day late. So first I'm going to show you what I've done during the week. I'm talking mostly about decluttering, cleaning in these videos coming around, and I will come back here and there on Marco Listen Talk, and I will come back here and there on the arts and craft. However, you are going to see a lot of arts and craft supplies, so if it does interest you, all these subjects chiefly, don't forget to subscribe and to ring on the bell, to click on the bell which is just beside subscribe, otherwise you will receive no notification when I release a video. And if you like this video, please like it. I will really appreciate that. So here is what I've done during the week. Okay, so first session, we removed the rug here. It is here, we shaked it outside, but it will need to be cleaned anyway. And I found that behind the couch, it's some remnants from the floor, like this actually. I like to keep remnants just in case we would have a damage and we would have to redo it. I cleaned this. I will probably donate this thing. I cleaned this and all what is on the top. I will probably keep this piece because it's convenient. I cleaned the armchair, which probably will go away. I cleaned the table and everything which is on the top, so that and that is going to go on sale to sell. I cleaned some cables that I put here. I cleaned that also. I have no idea what it is. Yeah, I cleaned the umbrella. I checked if it was working. Obviously it's like an almost new umbrella. I have no idea where it comes from. So I still have to clean all this part except for the planks here. I found that behind the couch. My son forgot it, obviously. And yeah, I will probably do that during the week, and then I will be able to start. Oh no, then I will have to clean the floor carefully because it's some laminate. And I discovered that the couch actually, it's you can remove the slip covers. So that is the last thing that I'm going to do. It's to clean the slip covers in the washing machine in cold, so it's not going to make them too small. I will check what they say about how we can wash that. Okay, so next session we will see. Second session. Today I'm cleaning, I'm going to try to finish to clean the objects which are here in the room space. I don't know how to call it. It's so hot today.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Everything here, I must put everything back in place because the people who are going to come to pick that up, they will know exactly where it is. Okay, now I'm really exhausted because I walked a lot today. I went to the post office and I walked something like 4 miles by foot. So I was already exhausted when I arrived, but I absolutely wanted to do that today because I had a little time to do it. And how much time I spent here? Yeah, 1 hour and a half. I'm going to show you what I did. Actually, I did all what I wanted to do today, so I'm very glad about that. So what did I do? I removed some stuff which were underneath that. So tomorrow when I'm going to clean the floor, I will just have to remove that. I cleaned everything which was there and removed everything, and I broomed, of course, the floor. And I put all the stuff here, which is not, of course, going to remain here. It was just because I needed really to clear the space here. I put the rug here. I think that I'm going to let this thing here because it's not very bulky and it can be useful and it doesn't take a lot of space here. What else? Yes, so tomorrow I'm going to clean the floor and I'm going to remove the slip covers. And if I have the time, I will clean the fan. And if I have the time, I will clean behind the painting. I should have done that today, but now I'm really exhausted. And just I wanted to show you what I used to clean everything. I used Meyer's Clean Day multi-surface, and I always buy the lemon verbena scent because it's the one that I love the most. I don't really like the other ones, but this one is really good. It's not a sponsored video and they didn't ask me to talk about it. It's just that I love that product. It cleans really well. I was surprised actually that it cleans so well. It leaves a nice fresh scent. I will also have to clean this piece, but as I'm putting everything dirty on it right now, maybe it's the last thing that I'm going to clean. I will have to think hard about how to organize my stuff. Anyway, I'm really glad that I did that, even if it's a little a mess right now, but at least I cleaned everything. There is no dust except for the couch, which is really, really dirty. But everything is free of dust. 2 days ago, I brought that, no, actually yesterday, I brought that from my son's bedroom. It's something to sell, so I already put that here because I needed space in my son's bedroom. I moved some stuff. And what did I bring? Yes, I brought that, which is to plant some, some food for the plants, some seeds. It's more appropriate that it's here. And I brought that I found by cleaning my corridor. It is all the stones, the pebbles that I found in Cannes on vacation. And I found things like on the beach, things like that. That's strange. So that is some floated woods, some shells. I don't know why I'm fascinated by stones, woods, shells. Everything from nature fascinates me. So I'm going to clean here. I just finished cleaning. I just put this rag by attaching it on my Swiffer. Usually I don't use that at home. I use a Libman. But actually it's really practical because it doesn't put a lot of water. That's perfect for the laminate. And look how dirty is my water. It will need to be broomed again because I moved some dust again by cleaning. Now I will be able to start bringing stuff little by little. I'm going to show you what product I use to clean here. So I cleaned with some pine sol. It's multi-surface cleans. Deodorizes kill 99.9% of germs. I use that because it smells really good. I really love this product. It's not very expensive. This big bottle, which is 48 ounces. Yes, it's about 1.5 liter. I like it because it smells really good. It cleans really well. And you don't need to put much. It's very efficient, and it reminds me of the Carolin that I used to use in France, and I love it. And probably I will go a second time with the Murphy also because it makes your wood shine a little more. So maybe I will go with that after. And otherwise, as I was saying, I cleaned everything with Meyer's, and I used my gloves that I paid $3 at Target because it was on sale. And I used a Swiffer and an old rag that I had from France. Okay, so that's basically what I use to clean. This is not a sponsored video. I'm just telling you what I'm using. If you are curious, if it does interest you, if it doesn't interest you, so don't care about that. I love this product since I've been here. And actually a guy who was coming to treat my house against bugs, he recommended me to clean my floors with that because it repels the bugs. Just for your information. So you have seen what I've done. I still have to clean the slip covers of the couch and to clean on the behind the painting made by my son. For the slip cover, I'm wondering if I'm not going to wait to have moved a lot of things before cleaning them, because I don't want to clean them and make them dirty again. I will see when it's the right time to do it. I learned a lot of things during this week, but the most important ones are: first, it's a very good idea to do every day a little something. For example, one day I cleaned a part of the room, of the objects. The other day I cleaned the other part. The other day I cleaned the floor. When you do like that, you are still moving forwards, but you don't have the feeling to have blocked your whole day on the thing. Actually, you have the feeling to have done nothing. The only day which has been difficult for me is the day when I walked to the post office, came back, and then started cleaning because I was tired of my walk. I very often walk like that, but I don't know why that day I was really exhausted, and then I started cleaning. So at night I was very tired, which leads me to second thing that I learned. There is one day when I didn't clean in that room because I walked to the post office, came back, then I cleaned. The next day I was really exhausted, so I thought, okay, I'm going to clean in my home. And I don't know why. I started cleaning in my home. I couldn't stop. I started moving furniture here and there because I removed a piece of furniture of my son's bedroom. Then I could bring something else there. Then I moved stuff in my living room. Then I moved stuff in my corridor. Then I moved stuff in another bedroom that I have. And I did that the whole day. From the morning, the minute I woke up, to the night when I went to bed rather late, I didn't stop once again. And that is not a good idea, because 2 days in a row like that, making so much exercise, not stopping working, and in the meantime I still have my job to do. You know, I sell online, so I still have my sale to do, I still have packages to do, so I was doing all that in the same time. And the third day, so one day walk plus cleaning in the room, second day cleaning in my home and moving all the stuff, third day I could barely move. I forgot that I'm not 18 anymore. You know, maybe if you are 18 or even 20 years old and you are very young and it's not a big deal for you, at my old age, and I'm getting old, at my age, it was a little too much. And during one day, I could barely walk. I could barely move. I was like completely broken and I lost some time. So not a good idea to do too much. It's better to do a little every day, baby steps, rather than a lot in one time. That is insane, that is crazy if you are my age. Of course, when I was 25, even 30 years old, I could do that. I cannot anymore, so good to know. Third thing that I learned, and that concerns me, but maybe you are like me, I don't know. By started sorting my stuff and moving my stuff in my home, I realized that I was doing all the time, the same thing, which is, for my craft, for example, I keep some paper to glue, I keep some images, postcards, stamps, packaging, things like that, and I put that in a plastic bag and I keep it. And then I start again somewhere else and I keep it. And I start that somewhere else and I keep it. And I found that everywhere in my house. I am doing the same thing over and over again and over again, and I forget about what I did before, and I don't gather all the things together. And when now I'm sorting and starting gathering the things, I realize it's insane. It's insane because I have too much in paper. I have a problem with papers, obviously. I love paper. I love working with paper. I love collaging. I love paper mache. I love, I don't know, drawing on paper. I love paper, but I have too much. And I emptied yesterday two trashes of papers. So papers that I didn't need anymore, like for example, receipts of things that I sent, um, which I print myself. Usually I keep them as long as the person didn't receive the package. It's to show that it has been sent. But once the person received the package, once the person wrote her or his feedback, and it's like 2 years ago, I don't need these papers. I threw so many papers yesterday, you cannot imagine. And I threw also, I was keeping some packaging paper to glue in a journal, but I'm not going to glue them in my journal. I'm in my journals because I'm doing so many journals. Also, I find journals everywhere in my house, so I have a thing with the journals too. I didn't know that. I'm discovering, and I'm like, who am I? Who am I? I'm not going to glue these papers in my journals. I'm going to use them in my packaging when I pack, and it will be used and out of my house every time I'm sending something. So for now, I'm not going to order some tissue papers or some papers to pack or things like that, because I have a lot to use first, and once it will be used, I will buy new tissue papers to pack. So I'm saying that maybe you are not in this situation and it doesn't interest you, but do you have something like that which is kind of recurrent, something which is coming again and again, that you are doing again and you don't even realize it? Because, for example, for the makeup, I'm very good at that. I gather everything in the same place. I know where everything is, and I have no surprises. I have a little in my bathroom, that's right, but most of my makeup is in my vanity, and I have one drawer for backups, and that's it. I'm very good at that. For my clothes, same thing. I have everything in my bedroom, and I just have 3 coats in another room because I don't use coats all the time in Los Angeles, and I still need to keep them because sometimes it's cold, or if I travel and I go somewhere else, I don't want to buy a new coat when I already have some. So 3 coats, one elegant, one very warm, one a little less warm, and I'm fine. And the rest is in my bedroom. So same thing, I managed to be very consistent and very small. I managed to manage the quantities for certain things. And when it comes in craft, when it's about crafts, especially papers, some trash. I'm keeping trash, so I already knew that I was keeping trash, but I didn't realize that it was at that point. So, do you have something like that? I'm curious. So let me know. I think the next videos I will go more in the details because I had to do the big picture, but now I'm going to go more in the details. You will see what I keep, what I don't keep, what I'm going to give away, and what I'm going to sell maybe, or I don't know. I'm really trying to get rid of stuff. This kind of video is very different from musical videos, but don't worry, music will come back eventually. And I'm going to continue in my process of decluttering, emptying, reorganizing, cleaning. I cannot stop. Oh, by the way, I have bought this tea. I found it, I think it was on Amazon, I'm not sure. It's pure Chosha. So I was searching for Chosha It's some black tea. Is it some black tea? I think so. Anyway, I was searching for the Tiosha because it makes you lose some weight. It makes you go to the bathroom and empty your body from the too much water you have in it. I was hoping to lose some weight with that. I used that when I was younger and it was working really well. You must not drink too much of it because you still need some water in your body, but it was working really well. So I thought, okay, I'm going to buy that again. It's like that. It smells like a black tea, like that. One thing like that makes about 3 cups. I've been starting drinking that since almost 1 week now, because usually I drink some Earl Grey in the morning. I didn't have some Earl Grey anymore, so I started with that. And since I'm drinking that, I cannot stop. I'm very agitated and I cannot stop running everywhere. So I don't know if you already experienced this tea before. If you do, tell me. But I've never been so energized. Suddenly I realized that I've never been so energized since I was drinking that. So there is probably something in it which makes me so energized. Usually I'm not so excited. I'm not so jumpy like now. Once again, I'm not doing advertising for the tea. I'm just showing you what I use and what I drink. If it does interest you, if it doesn't interest you, forget it. Look at what I found by sorting my stuff. Pieces of glass from the ocean, from the sea, from the Mediterranean. I found that in Cannes when I was younger. And look at this one, it is a stone shaped like a heart. This one too. And this one makes me think of some marble. That is beautiful. And look at this one, how round it is. It's a pebble. This one too, I like that. And look at that. It's incredible. Nature. We must save the planet. Our planet is too beautiful. We must save it. I love nature. So I will stop here. I have no idea how long my video is going to be. We will see. Don't forget to like, to comment if you want to, and I see you very soon in my next one. Bye bye.